Got Andreas Reyes out here doing a 3-mile timed run week before his fight. September 10th, Emerald Queen Casino, his Saturday night fight. Get his last sparring in tonight. Maybe some light sparring Saturday, we'll see.
Alright, so if you're trying to lose that belly fat, let it melt off like ice cream, that's what you do. You see this the U part of the track, jog that. You know, you can jog it pretty slow, almost like you're walking. You don't need to be a top contender like me. I mean, I wouldn't even say I'm a top contender, I ain't nobody. But once you get on the straightaway, you sprint that shit. Sprint it hard. I'm dying, you're gonna be slobbering. You're gonna be feeling like throwing up. If you're a smoker or you're a drug addict, I wouldn't recommend doing this right off because you're gonna be throwing up and you're gonna be, you know, having some trouble. So anyway, I just did a mile like that, and then I ran my last 2 miles, you know, just normal jogging. But do this at least 3 times a week. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You don't need to kill yourself every day. But I'm gonna show you this part right here. That's what you sprint. Try to sprint it as much as you can. You know, if you just started now, just do the best you can. You know, you'll build up slowly but surely. But, you know, it's simple. You know, I hate running. That's one of my things that is really difficult for me to run. I'm not the fastest runner. I'm not the best runner, but, you know, I'll stay there and trade with somebody. So if you get in a street fight, you know, if you're doing this, you're going to easily outwork them. All you got to do is, you know, let them gas out 30 seconds and then you get a pound on them until you knock them out or whatever. But like I said, sprint the straightaway, all that behind me. And then once you get to the little U part, jog that. Do that for about a mile. You're gonna lose that belly fat like that, like ice cream melting in the hot sun. Look at that. I ain't even in shape all the way, but we getting it. We getting it. You know, life's hard enough without you fucking it up. But if you're running, you know, in decent shape, like I said, money can't buy health. You know, out there, people with guns and shit, that's coward shit. But if you stand toe to toe with somebody and able to rock their shit sideways, you're good. Do this, people. This is where it starts in the track, that road work. If you ain't running, you ain't doing nothing. You know what? It's gonna get your lungs breathing differently. When those sprints, when you're sprinting, it's gonna get your lungs. You're gonna be huffing and puffing like you just hit a bong hit or something. Damn, look at all these stray dogs running around and shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at all those dogs. That's what you gotta be out there, a fucking dog running hard. So I see a lot of, you know, one of those, what are they called? Those track stars that be running marathons. They're running hard, you know, running for long periods of time, running like 8 miles. You're gonna burn more belly fat doing those sprints because you're working out harder. Once you start running like 8 miles, you're gonna get in that little rhythm, you know, so your heart rate's not even gonna go up that much. It's gonna be basically be dead running. It's like nothing. So if you're sprinting and you're using all your force to run, you'll be burning a lot more calories faster and lose that belly fat. You know, it's not rocket science. You know, stop making excuses. Set an alarm clock with your favorite song, whether it's Rocky Balboa, Eye of the Tiger, or whatever song you like. And once you hear that alarm clock, you're gonna know it's time to go do work. Not only is it gonna get in your mind that you gotta go do your road work, but it's gonna be psychological. Just like when you see a fat ass pizza that you wanna eat it, your brain tells you, yeah, that shit looks bomb, I wanna eat it. Once you hear that alarm clock, you're gonna get up off your ass and do that road work. I'd recommend doing it in the morning. That way you're burning throughout the whole day. And you could run at night too. You don't need to run much. Just do a mile hard and you'll be good. Also, I wanted to say, if you don't have a track If you're just running out on the streets, sprint to a light pole. Each light pole you sprint, so try to incorporate those sprints in there. And you know, you can moderate it or just count 15 seconds out loud, sprint for 15 seconds fast, and then, you know, jog 15 seconds, and then sprint for 15 seconds, and then jog real quick. So, you know, main thing you got to do is just sprint. A lot of people out here call it HIIT training, high intensity. So add that in a little bit. You don't have to do much. Like I said, it could be a 10-minute jog, and then just to start off, and then, you know, advance to 15 minutes 3 times a week. One last thing I forgot to tell you guys is don't really worry about the diet for this. This is just an exercise. I'll make a separate video talking about diet and stuff. But definitely, you guys know, you know, if you want to lose weight, you have to burn more calories than you eat. If you want to stay at the same weight, you have to eat it around the same amount of calories you burn.